Afribeauty world. Welcome back to your favorite channel. Sisters, let me tell you something. The revolution isn't coming. It's already here. And it's wearing a beautiful head wrap and some killer heels. You know how our grandmothers used to say, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go fast, go together. Well, today, African beauty queens across the continent and diaspora decided to go together. And honey, we are not just going far, we are going global. Global, like Mongolia to Ethiopia, to Australia, to New Zealand, all the way to Fiji. Global, worldwide, to every nook and cranny of the world. Remember, when beauty meant one thing, straight hair, pale skin, size 0, everything, those days are gone. Those days are long gone. The last season's Ankara prints, the thank goodness for that also. The African beauty revolution isn't just changing the game. We've thrown out the entire rule book and written our own in bold, beautiful, and melanin-rich ink. From Lagos to London, from Accra to Atlanta, from African queens are saying no thank you to conforming, and yes please to celebrating what Mama gave them. As Mayo Angela said, if you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change your attitude. Well, we've changed everything, including the attitude itself. The revolution started with a simple truth our ancestors knew. Beauty comes in all shapes and sizes, from slim thick to plus size. But somewhere along the way, the world forgot this wisdom. Now, we are here to remind everyone. One Instagram, TikTok post at a time. Social media became our platform of choice, the big leveler, not for destruction but for construction of confidence, celebration of curves, and creation of a new narrative where African beauty isn't just accepted or acceptable, it's celebrated, desired, and copied. Yes, we see you. International brands suddenly discovering what we've always known. The numbers don't lie either. Darling, African beauty influencers are pulling in millions of followers. Brand deals worth more than some people's annual salaries, and respect that our mothers could only dream of. We went from being ignored to being impossible to ignore because social media has no gatekeepers. Literally, we go viral. Billions of people have the opportunity to see our impressions, our fashion, our beauty. Just mesmerizing. Black beauty cares and the global domination. The lion may be the king of the jungle, but the lioness runs the pride. And honey, these curvy lionesses are running the entire beauty industry. Let's talk about curves, baby. And not just any curves, but the kind that make Fashion Nova curve, Opoly, ASOS curve, Shein curve. Forever 21 H&M executives wake up in cold sweat, wondering how to keep up with demand. African women with curves aren't just existing anymore. We are dominating. You remember when finding clothes that fit our beautiful bodies was like searching for Wi-Fi in the village? Those struggle days are over. Now brands are literally begging to dress us. Fashion Nova Curve didn't just add plus sizes, they created an entire empire around celebrating the bodies that have always been beautiful in African culture. Very interesting. Our ancestors had a saying, the tree that would grow tall must first have strong roots. Well, our roots run deep into cultures that celebrated the full figure, the rounded hips, the generous bust, the powerful thighs, the full lips. No BBL zone, no fillers, just pure authenticity. What the Western world is calling body positivity, well, we've been calling Tuesday for centuries. It's just a normal Tuesday out here. to see beautiful, voluptuous, curvy women just going about their daily lives from the bustling markets of Nairobi all the way to the beaches of Cape Town. Take someone like Tabria Majors or Precious Lee. These queens aren't just models, they are movements. They are walking down runways that used to pretend we didn't exist, gracing magazine covers that used to airbrush us out of existence, and securing contracts that will make your mathematical teacher proud. Your mathematics teachers will be very proud of that. But here's the beautiful irony. While the world was telling us to lose weight, gain length, and change everything about ourselves, we were quietly building our own empire. Now that the empire has gone global and everyone wants citizenship, Instagram became the runway, TikTok our stage, and YouTube our platform to say, this is us, this is beautiful, and if you don't like it, there's the door, but you will be missing out on the party of the century. The 21st century is definitely the century of the black, beautiful, black, confident African all over the world. From Africa to the Caribbean to Europe to America, all the way back to the motherland. Afribeauty world. The African beauty revolution isn't a trend that will fade with the season. It's a fundamental shift in how beauty is defined, at least for the next 100 years minimum. Who gets to define it and what it means to be beautiful in today's world and in the future? We've gone from being overlooked to being impossible to ignore, from being excluded to being essential. The main event, from following trends to setting them now. But the most beautiful part, well, we did it while staying true to ourselves. We didn't become beautiful by changing who we are at our core. We became recognized as beautiful by refusing to change. As our elders remind us always, remember, however far the stream flows, it never forgets its source. However far the stream flows, it never forgets its source. Its source is just one. The African beauty revolution may be global now, but it flows from the same source. The cradle of humanity, the cradle of civilization, the unshakable knowledge that we are, have always been, and will always be beautiful.